Just a few weeks ago, I didn't even own a bike. But here we were, climbing up an old service road in the middle of nowhere, Idaho, and I was starting to feel the reality of my inexperience. We were here to fish, but truthfully, it was hard to even think about fishing with what was ahead of us. We were deep in bear country with no cell service, no support vehicle, and no option of turning around. It was just us, our bikes, and hopefully everything we needed to survive for the next 6 days. This was unlike any fishing trip I'd ever been on, and we were just getting started. In society today, we are more comfortable than ever. We live in climate-controlled homes, drive from place to place in our cars, and with a few taps on our phones, we can have just about anything delivered right to our doorstep. Anytime we experience even a sliver of boredom, we can just reach into our pocket, pull out our phones, and swipe the boredom away. Not only is this lack of boredom affecting our mental well-being, but it's also silencing what boredom is trying to tell us about our mind, emotions, ideas, wants, and needs. Over the last few years, I've personally felt this comfort creep in my own life. My phone has become a distraction from projects I'm working on, problems I'm working through, and relationships that I'm building. Although I create fly fishing films for a living, I've found that my time spent outside fishing has begun to dwindle, along with my threshold for physical activity. All that to say, I knew I needed something to shake things up. Something that would challenge me physically and mentally and pull me away from the endless indulgence of comfort. Years ago, a friend of mine had told me about bikepacking. He said it was essentially backpacking, but on your bike. You ride from place to place for multiple days, and you live solely off your bike. This had always fascinated me and sounded so freeing, which was exactly what I was looking for. And the thought of adding fly fishing into the mix intrigued me even more. The only issue was, I knew nothing about bikepacking, and I didn't even own a bike. And this is where these guys come into the picture. This is Will. Some of you know him from our past videos together, but what you may not know is he's an incredible multi-sport athlete. When he's not fishing, you can find him ripping through the backcountry of Montana on a snowboard or a mountain bike. He grew up riding mountain bikes in the southeast, and over the last few years, he's gotten really into bikepacking. So when I mentioned this idea to him, he was all in. And this is Brent. Like Will, he's an absolute menace on a bike.
Oh my God!
We first met during our Colorado short bus trip and immediately hit it off. He's a badass fly angler, and although he's never bikepacked before, he needed no convincing to join the trip.
We knew it was going to be painful, and it was.
Okay. Over the next few months, we got on many Zoom calls and meetings to plan out this trip. We spent hours scouring Onyx to scope out a route that was fully on public land. Our goal was to ride through a variety of bikeable terrain while getting to fish multiple locations along the way. Thanks to the 3D functions that Onyx provides, we were able to scout fishing spots, set waypoints for our route, and identify places to camp. We had a good sense of what the trail may look like, but at the end of the day, we would only know when we got to pedaling.
So done with this shit, dude.
Our route was secured. We planned to cover roughly 130 miles in just under 6 days. This would take us through different river systems and even a chain of high alpine lakes.
Whoa, dude.
I found a used bike at a bike shop down the road, but it needed a little tune-up before our big trip. typical fishing trip, we'll throw everything we might need into the car and then pick and choose from there. But on this trip, all the gear would be on our bikes, which meant we could only bring the absolute essentials. Brent and I sorted through our gear, packed the van, and headed north to meet up with Will.
This is the kind of shit that we can get hit with.
Yeah, there you got it. Nice. Are you questioning the jackets you brought and like the one pair of long underwear?
Dude, like this is legit.
I'm hoping that Mother Nature is getting it out of her system before we get up there.
What's up, boss? What's happening, bro? Good to see you, man.
You too.
Dude.
Brent, dude.
Go, man.
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
I can't even tell you how scared I was to leave the house because I knew something was going to be left behind. There's always something. Yeah. Every trip, it's like, what am I leaving? Yep. And on this trip, we don't have the option of going to the store and picking up stuff that we need on the way because we're hosts if we need it. We have reached the resting spot for my truck. This will be our ending spot for the journey.
What do you think, dude?
This is gonna get it done on that single track section for sure. Got enough knobbies to get some grip. Man, this is pretty much the ideal bike for what we're doing. Good job, Scotty.
I knew it wasn't gonna maybe be the top performer, but I had to look like I knew what I was doing.
Yeah, that's, you know what that's called? It's called being a poser. Straps. This is the front.
Will has kind of helped me install this Garyon setup, which is going to allow us to pack stuff on the front of the bike. We're going to have a little space so we can strap stuff, and then we're also going to have it coming off the back. Oh man, that's filling up. It didn't look like that much when we were packing it, but now
I
that
didn't even
it's
like figure the volume of the food either.
yeah, I didn't.
Because that's an entire third of your bike is just the food.
Yeah.
This one's bars and this one's oatmeal. And I have them divided out already.
We dialed, dude?
I think she's dialed.
Oh, it's not bad at all, dude.
Weight's mostly up front, which is ideal. We got movement of the bars. That's good too. What time is it?
It's 10 o'clock.
And we've been packing for what, like 5 hours?
We got here at like 5 for sure. 5 hours of packing.
These are in the bumper. If I get here and freak out, that's where they are. All right. So our objective of this trip is to get to the truck. It's like a game. We're starting from the very beginning, and we're just gonna try and get to the truck. That's all we're doing. We're just biking to the truck, which is about 130 miles.
Yeah, all we gotta do is like just ride to the truck. What do you need? What else do you need to ride to the truck? How am I feeling? I'm feeling ready to go. I'm excited to see what we forgot, what gear is going to be most important to us, and basically just let the group dynamic unfold.
Probably 10 hours of rigging up bikes later, we're still tinkering with stuff, but at some point you just got to say screw it and get your move on. So we're almost at that point.
Bikes are all loaded down. Cannot believe that this is actually happening. Got our maps downloaded. We can get this tracker going so we know exactly how many miles we cover across the whole trip.
Well, it's off to the races. A very slow, arduous race.
We are finally on the freaking road. Feels good to get the AC going after packing all morning in the sun. And we've got a big ride today.
Day one, climb number one. The gravel grind has begun. We're not road biking anymore, Scotty. We're gravel biking. We're about 10 miles in, already feeling it. Started with a big climb right off the bat. And now it really feels like we're getting into a higher elevation. You get that smell of the wildflowers, the pine trees. It's a good feeling.
Settling in. Legs are hurting, breathing hard, but this is it, dude. Like, the mild suffering when you get to, you know, figure out your mind. Tell it to quiet down. It's not that bad. I don't know. This is it.
Well, we're still going up. Been climbing all day from the very beginning. Hell of a way to start off a trip like this.
Got our final push right here. We're almost to the top. Been freaking whooping my butt today.
Wow, it feels so good to be getting to this point right here. Top of the ridge. Nice work, Scotty.
Holy shit, dude. That was brutal.
Let's go, dude. Can you believe there's a top to the mountain?
This is the last hill until the next one. Oh, that feels good. Make it up to the top. Very nice.
Shit, dude.
I got my ass beat.
We all did.
That was nice. We figured we're fresh out of the van. Let's knock the vert out. We're still in high spirits. Let's get her done. We'll have a chill day tomorrow fishing. Pretty good program.
Let's go, baby! Woo! It's 12 miles.
12 miles.
Oh, look at this sign. Oh, wow, this river is so gorgeous.
We are at 35 miles right now. We've been biking for 7 hours straight. As you can tell, Brett and I are hurting.
Unboxed.
Are you
Skinny tires on the gravel was not the move. But this asphalt's been nice. The whole way down was asphalt. The whole way up was gravel. One more push to camp. Let's do it. I want my Mountain House beef stroganoff.
Oh gosh, dude, that's the best one.
Holy smokes.
You want to eat something?
Yes. I would love to. Oh, dear God.
No way. That's what I need. So I woke up in the middle of the night and I did not turn on my headlamp and I peed on my bedrock.
Oh my God.
I realized I'd forgot my toothbrush about 10 miles into the bike ride. So now this is my toothbrush. I'm gonna just have sticks in my teeth.
Yeah.
God damn it.
This is our first morning at camp. We woke up right here next to the river, and man, we're definitely beat, but we were feeling super excited to go fish.
So are we gonna put a chubby on this BZ?
Yeah, let's do it.
What flavor?
Let's look what the menu has.
Old Joe at the shop said yellow,
He did say yellow.
but he could have been talking about PM Dizzles.
It's close enough.
You can't go wrong with that.
Let's do that. Radical. Oh my God, dude! Did you see that fish? Holy shit! Awesome. Good job. There it is. Yeah, that's a good one.
Got to show these jokers that it's okay to fish a nymph every once in a while. I do actually want a whitefish. I would love to eat a whitefish. It may look like I'm fishing a hopper, but in fact that is an indicator. This is a single hook barbless river, so we had to get creative because I left the bobbers at the bike.
There we go. Oh, dang it. Chopped it.
I've never seen you that stoked to catch fish. I like catching other side of the river fish.
Yeah.
Like where it takes a nice fun cast to get.
Yeah. And then you actually stick it.
You get rewarded for your cast. Doesn't happen all that often where you do get rewarded. Trout fishing me now. That's not too bad. That was neat.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, Cuddy. We're heading back up the road. How do you feel about that, Scotty?
I'm okay with it, but I'm a little upset, not gonna lie.
Yep. I thought I strapped down the rod tube tight enough, so that explains everything.
We left the river at what, 8 p.m.? 8:13 I think we left.
Yeah.
And we have 11 miles to get to the next camp. And I think we've got 1,500 total vert, but you know, we might only have 600-700 left.
Yeah.
And then it's downhill to camp.
Yeah, it's a climb, but it'd be way better doing this right now than tomorrow.
I'm glad. Good call. Hey, Matt. You got a new
You like that? That could be a good
I feel
spot.
like a bitch and I want to fucking keep going, so if you guys want to keep going, we should just go.
I can't decide if this is one of those times where we're like one more, you know, session of grinding and we're like, thank God we did that. Or if this is like, okay, you guys are getting ridiculous. It's time to fucking eat.
I don't know.
I can't decide where we are.
I don't know where we are either. It's really hard to judge because my brain is in a different place right now.
I'm kind of getting the shakes too. I wouldn't be mad at eating.
If you're shaking, let's stop.
Yeah.
Just,
that
have
would
to tear down this shit to eat.
Yeah, I'm getting the.
My food was more accessible.
No, that makes a decision.
All right. Got your beauty sleep?
Can't you tell? Dude, I fell asleep, or like right when we laid down, my stomach started just grumbling. I was like, oh dear. Ready for oatmeal. Day 3, yeah. Big day on the legs yesterday. I think we got another big one, but they're just numb at this point. So we're just gonna keep grinding through it.
want to get our hopes up, but it feels like there's some downhill coming. We just crossed over a little saddle. It's leveled out a little bit. And it might be time to shred here. Yeah, bud. On your left.
There was a time I felt the light in me, warm like the summer sun. Remember the day I watched it go, cold like the winter come. Out from the dark, those shadows dance, follow you around, show you where you've been. If it wasn't for the dark, I wouldn't know the light. Had to learn to let it in.
Well, we made it to our water source, all filling up right now. Very replenishing, some cool, clean mountain water, about as fresh as it can get. We're in the headwaters of the river we were fishing yesterday. It's really cool to experience the water downstream and find ourselves way upstream on the same river and it just be a completely different environment.
All the pines in the west, they can't hide the sun. It ain't always where you've been, it's how far you've come. All the pines in the west, they won't bring you home. Before you can know love, you have to know your
Yeah.
Trying to seam.
Was a time I felt the light in me, warm like the summer sun. Remember the day I watched it go, cold like the winter come.
Beautiful trout. Beautiful trout. On the dry. Always makes me smile.
Wasn't for the dark, I wouldn't know the light. Had to learn to let it in.
Gonna go bigger, make it worth their while. Yeah, I don't think we resort to using the nymph today.
And all the pines in the west, they can't hide the sun. It ain't always where you've been, it's how far you come. And all the pines in the west, they won't bring you home. Before you can know love, you have to know your own. Before you can know love, you have to know your own.
Now we treat coffee as calories.
Coffee's gonna slap.
Yeah.
Is it on?
It is. We need our little cups. So ready for the lifeblood.
This is what's gonna get us up the mountain. Oh shit! My bad, dude.
Dude, it's all those grounds I spilled in there.
Oh my god. All right, we're pressed. Shout out to our homie here who left his truck. Brent's getting a little bit of a pillow
Oh yeah.
support.
Best backrest we could ever have. A stranger's truck.
Dude, we got coffee. We got a little less coffee.
That's all right.
Probably 2.5 cups
I'm
now.
gonna infuse it through my leg.
Well, Last water stop for a while. Gotta make sure we're loaded up. Got water for dinner and breakfast tomorrow. And water to drink. So we're about to get worked.
Rock and roll. Into the pain cave we go. Shit doesn't stop. This is a steep one.
Dude, this is rough. It's like my legs are just shaky, like super shaky right now.
The good news is we are gaining vert very quickly.
Yeah.
So like,
No,
it's
I know.
intense, but hopefully it's not that long.
Yeah, yeah. I know. I'll be good in a second. Just like, I don't know.
No, dude, it's better to stop before you cramp.
Yeah.
Scotty's in the box.
Oh my gosh, dude. That sucks. Even lifting my freaking bike now.
We'll get to pedaling.
I'm gonna need that P cord. Struggling, boys.
Pedal to the metal, baby!
Freaking amazing
View right there.
go. Dude, we did it. Oh my god.
Dude. Turkeyed your ass. Nice.
Oh.
Oh yeah. That one was well earned.
As you may have noticed throughout this whole trip, we've been using two different systems for our coffee and food. Because every ounce of weight counted, we needed something that was small and light. And Jetboil was the ultimate solution. I've been using Jetboils for years now on camping and backpacking trips, which has made boiling water and cooking in the backcountry extremely convenient. On this trip in particular, we've been using the FluxRing cookpot to boil water for our meals, as well as the Flash Java kit for coffee.
One of the add-ons to the Jetboil systems we've been using has been the French press. You know, most people do use pour-overs, which get a little precarious and they're really slow. You gotta manage your water a lot more. This thing's been clutch because we can boil enough water for 3 cups of coffee and just one press. It doesn't add much for weight in your system, breaks down super tiny.
Not only are these the lightest Jetboil systems ever made, but they also have the fastest boiling rate at about 100 seconds. This has helped us save on fuel and spend more time out on the trail. So if any of you are looking for a compact cooking system for camping, backpacking, or bikepacking, we can't recommend the Jetboil systems enough. These have been the lifeblood of our trip, and if you'd like to pick one up for yourself, head to the link in our description.
Cheers to pedaling.
Yeah. Worth it.
Holy cow.
Oh dear. Gotta wear those again.
We've got a epic ridgeline to ride today. Thank you. We've only scoped it out in the map, and we don't even know if it's going to be suitable for bikes. But it's going to take us to a really cool lake that we've been looking forward to fish. We'll be able to ride the ridge the entire way and look over the valley, which is going to be freaking sick.
Ever since the beginning, it's just gone from pavement to gravel, then less maintained gravel, and then single track.
Oh, we're done climbing.
Nope. Getting close though.
Whoa, dude.
It's sick.
That's gorgeous. Wow. I want to go swim in that.
So the second lake was stocked in like 1959, but there's no recent record of stocking in this upper lake. My guess is that fish would make it up the little tributary during runoff. I think I can see some rises too. But there is no stocking record, like we couldn't find anything on the internet to say that there is fish in this lake. I have to grind to get down there.
It'd be fun. Be a good climb.
Fun.
Oh, there's a fish rising right there, dude.
We just rolled up to the lake. Way up on that peak, that's where our bikes are. We made it all the way down here. And we're already seeing a bunch of brookies popping off, eating stuff on top.
Right where my fly ends, he's right heading away from us. You see him?
First cast.
Fish U-turned for that thing.
Eat it.
Just a little twitch.
Got another fish. Got another fish. Get you fish, boy.
Can we just appreciate the beautiful views? Fish willing to eat any dry fly you throw at them. Get it. Oh yes. He ate it.
kind of just some shit in the way.
We just wrapped up a little fishing sesh down here in the lake. We got some brookies that we kept on the fire right here. Had to add a couple extra calories to what we brought on the bikes.
Oh yeah.
Does it look done?
They look good.
Oh yeah.
Calories.
Well, first bite of the brook trout right here. Wow. I can't even tell you how good it feels to eat real food, not out of a bag. Wow.
This is pretty sweet.
We're gonna traverse this ridge here, and then it's gonna take us back over to this peak. But if you look closely, there's that little zone right below the peak right there that could be a little cruxy. Does not appear to be an easy way with our bikes fully loaded. Definitely not.
We're in for an adventure. It's 5 p.m.
Oh man.
Real mountain biking. Woo!
Nice work, buddy.
Yeah. This is a sick ridge. I'm excited to see where we cross. So bad. And look at the layers. I love the layers.
Dude, this is gonna be one of the highest parts of our climb. Our whole trip.
This is so cool, dude. I'm blown away right now.
This is what we came for. Yeah. I'm off. Scotty, you alright, dude?
I fell off and then the bike flipped over. Hit me in the head.
Dude, look how far from the trail you are.
Yeah, this shit sucks.
You're like 6 feet down. Alright, do you want to take care of the rear?
I think I was like about to stop, leaned off and
Yeah. No foot?
no foot.
Yeah. Oh. Dude, we're on the Nar. We've reached the Nar. We've got a big hike-a-bike coming. Scotty doesn't know it yet. We are going right up there, and then we'll probably follow the ridge down.
So done with this shit, dude. Fucking fell off again. Like twice as far.
You all right?
Yeah.
Well, the good news is there's not much riding in the next mile.
Lovely.
Do you see the trail?
No fucking way. That's not real.
Yeah.
This bike is a brick. We're gonna get there soon, we're not far. You can see the top. We're almost at the top. Looks like maybe one more big push. We're getting some sun. That's what it's all about.
Damn. Where's beat?
That was the top, hopefully top difficulty. Highest elevation. Yeah. So we'll see what the trail has in front of us, but this has been awesome, man. What an adventure.
What an adventure.
All right, let's keep cranking. Almost there.
Almost there. Nice work, everyone.
Good work, team.
As you've seen through the whole trip, we've kind of progressively gotten harder and harder and further away from our real lives. And then get to the top of the peak, spend a night, and now we're slowly working our way back into civilization and society.
Cinch up your saddle, boy. It's nothing that you did. All those things I told you still ringing in your head. Shake that dust off your boots and tip your hat to the wind. You got a crowd looking down, good luck, kid. son, and you may not understand why I couldn't hold you tight. Why I'd rather shake your hand. It might be 30 years from now when you realize my plan. When you find there is no ride like trying to raise a man.
Oh, this is it. We're finally on our last leg of the trip.
We've got about 10 miles left to get to the truck. So we're just enjoying our last little ride here. Got the river off to our left. It's freaking beautiful out. What more can you ask for?
My name is what I left behind, for whatever that is worth. Doesn't come with no gold mine, but you'll always have the word. When that rolls around your hand, dig your spurs and let her buck. Like the men.
The final climb of the trip. Had to start with one and had to end with one.
Only way to do it. Go, dude. Oh man. Oh, I'm probably laying in horse shit right now.
Well, on this trip, we're gonna try and be as lightweight as possible. And sometimes that means doing things that might be a little extreme. So there we have it, folks. Ultralight bikepacking toothbrush setup.
As we eat more, our packs get smaller, so we can.
This is true.
So there's that.
We just gotta eat all our food the first night.
Yeah, I think we just eat like 7 mountain houses in one night.
I think there's a rock or something that got stuck in my lens. And so this is a 24-70 and I can't zoom past like 40 right now. It's like stuck.